Audio and everything before I called you, and when I look at it, it changed everything back before I called you, or when I called you. I don't know what causes this issue, and I can hear you now. Awesome.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good shit. So what are you eating for breakfast? What's on the breakfast menu today for wasabi?
Water.
Water? So I woke up early this morning specifically so I could be ready in time for the podcast. And a perfect storm of shit fucked my timing up.
Perfect shit storm?
Literally, yeah. So I woke up an hour earlier. So you're an hour ahead of me. So I woke up at 7 o'clock so I can be ready and everything by 8. But I had to take a massive shit that lasted way longer than I expected. And I walked my dog and she just didn't want to shit. She was just spending forever not shitting. And the burner I used to boil my water for my breakfast this morning wasn't working. So when I got back from the walk, the water that was supposed to be done boiling was not boiling at all.
Shit.
Yeah. I was like, well, this is fun.
I've got my voice is, my throat is irritated, so.
Oh yeah?
I'm gonna be coughing and my voice is gonna be a little fucked up, but.
I hear it a little bit, but it's not too noticeable.
Yeah.
Are you still sick or?
No, it's just my throat's fucked up.
Is it allergy season or something?
Is that what it is? Yeah, that could be it. I usually get fucked up when the seasons change and shit.
Yeah, my allergies fuck me. It's really bad. Like people think like I'm sick whenever my allergies are acting up.
Yeah.
And it sucks is like, you know, you take like anti-allergy medicine. Like it either like knocks you on your ass, so like you're useless all day. Or if it doesn't knock you on your ass, it like dries out your sinuses. So like my nose, I get really bad nosebleeds around allergy season. Because like it's a combination of like the pollen like agitating my sinuses, plus like whatever allergy medicine I'm taking is like drying out my sinuses too. You know, my allergies like fuck me, dude. It's bad.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be hitting my cough button.
That's fine. I'm like mostly awake, so like, nah, just kidding. I'm awake. So I went back and listened to some old other shows, and like, I noticed I like audibly like sound tired in some of our other shows. So I'm like trying not to do that. Trying to be more aware of like how I sound.
I'm awake. I'm woke. So.
Good shit. I got breakfast now, so if you hear me slurping, I'm not gonna do it during the show, but yeah, that's what that is. I'm not just making slurping noises for no reason.
What's for breakfast?
Just some like instant ramen with like an egg, like fried an egg in it.
Gross.
Gross. You don't like eggs? You don't like ramen?
Oh, ramen's pretty good. You also ruin it with an egg, though.
What's wrong with an egg? Like, you don't like eggs?
Not like. Nah.
I think it's delicious. I like eggs. I like ramen, so just fry an egg, toss it in there. It's delicious. All right, we got a bit to go over. I'm excited. This is like that state of play like drops some really cool shit, and I'm really excited to talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking stoked. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
Hold on, wait. Let me hear this beat drop real quick.
All right.
You need me to feed you this video?
What's that?
You need me to send you the video?
If you want, if it's gonna stress your computer out, though, don't worry about it.
Okay. Ready. Okay. Yellow leather, red leather.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
What's up, everybody? This is podcast. Oh my god, dude! Can we start over? Hold on. Can we start over? Hold on.
Go ahead.
My voice cracked. My voice cracked. God damn.
Fine, go ahead. Let's run that back.
Damn it, man.
Got some water? Drinking water?
I got water, man. It's just like I'm phlegmed up.
Yeah. I hear you. Go ahead. Run that back. You should like warm up a pot of tea or something.
Yeah, I might have to do that.
Like some honey apple tea or something.
Check it. Yo, okay. Yo,
right.
check it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Recording all of this too.
What?
Check it. Yo, all right.
All right. Run that again.
What's up, everybody? This is Podcast Gameoverse, episode 106 for Saturday, June the 3rd, the 4th. It's the 4th. I am Wasabi Ice Cream. Joined as always with my dude Rick. What's up?
Yo, what is up, Wasabi? What is up, everybody? We had a pretty interesting week. You know, a bunch of stuff got announced. We got a lot to go over. I can't wait to get into it. You can't wait to get into it. I know everybody can't wait to listen to it. But let's start where you always start, man. Tell the people what you've been playing.
I loaded up that Diablo Immortal.
Yes, me too. What did you think?
Oh, you played it too?
Yes, I assume you played it on PC though, right?
Of course.
I have exclusively played it on mobile, so I knew you played on PC.
Okay.
So I played it on mobile, so I can talk about the mobile side of it. So let's let you talk first. What do you think of it so far?
So I only played like an hour, which is like the little tutorial before like the shit actually opens up.
I played a little bit past the tutorial, but so I can go over that a little bit. What class did you start with, if you don't mind me asking?
I picked the
sorcerer.
Wizard.
I bet.
Yeah. Wait, how'd you know?
You like using spellcasters in your games, so
yeah, I picked
like whenever you play an ARPG, your big thing is like lightning. So I think the sorcerer gets you closest to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I picked the wizard, and it's okay. It's like not, you know, it's a Diablo game. I feel like it doesn't really it's pretty true to the Diablo thing, so it's not like, I don't know, at least from the little that I've played, it's like, yeah, this is Diablo.
Yeah, it's pretty Diablo light from what I've noticed. The game, at least on mobile, I've noticed it strips a lot away from like what I guess it strips away a lot of the fat from Diablo. So the game has a lot to it that it just does for you, which is one thing that I've noticed. After you beat the tutorial, you start like unlocking like other missions and stuff. There's a button you can push, just auto navigate to things, so your character will just walk to the next quest if you like highlight it.
Yeah, well, that's pretty standard for mobile games. Like most mobile shits do that. You know, like auto attack. I don't know if Diablo does it, but it'll like auto attack and fucking. It'll pretty much like automate everything.
It doesn't do it on mobile from what I've played. You can just hold the button, like your resource generator. You can just hold that to attack, like, you know, your base attack. It doesn't cost any like cooldown or mana or anything. And that's another thing. Like, there's no like mana, I've noticed, at least, to like worry about. Everything's on a cooldown. So there's no like resource spending.
I had one like channeled spell that used some other resource, like spirit or something.
Okay, because I played it with the monk. I played a little bit past the little tutorial space and played some actual main quests. And I started over with the necromancer to give that a try to see what more like a spellcaster felt like. And neither of them had a resource to use. Like literally everything was on cooldown. So I don't know if there was a an ability I can unlock later. The closest thing to a resource the Necromancer had is when you kill enemies, they leave behind corpses, and you could use those corpses in some of your spells. So like there's a ability called like Corpse Explosion where you can blow up a corpse. And when you hold, so what's really cool with it, and I like what they did to make it work on mobile, is any abilities that require like aiming or specific targeting. When you push the side of the screen, for lack of a better term, I say button that has that spell attached to it. If it has an aim to it, when you hold it, when you push it, it'll bring up a reticle that you can like navigate around with, like specifically tap target an enemy. I'm making it sound more cumbersome than it is. It's actually pretty slick with how it works. I'd rather
Hmm.
play on a mouse and keyboard, but the mobile gameplay feels okay. It feels fine. And I noticed like both those characters didn't have like a resource bar that I had to manage. Like in Diablo 3, the monk had like spirit, I think is what it was called, or karma, I can't remember what they called it. But that was basically your MP for your monk. And same thing with the necromancer. It actually had an actual MP bar you had to manage. So skills were on a cooldown, but you also had a resource to manage to actually use your skills. But with these two characters, I've noticed everything's just cooldown, which is really cool. I don't have to worry about like having to manage that, which would have been a pain in the ass on mobile. So I'm glad that that's like one more thing I don't have to deal with. My
Did
biggest
you?
complaint is that it fucking sucks to play on mobile. The screen's way too small. I think I'm just getting old, honestly. I think that just might be a me problem. I think I'm getting old and I just can't like look at a tiny phone screen to play a game anymore.
Uh, I
But yeah,
did you try using a controller on mobile?
no, I haven't. I have a controller that would probably work with it, but I haven't had a chance to like connect it to my phone yet. I only
The
played it for a little bit. I played a little bit past the tutorial for the monk, and I got through the whole tutorial with the necromancer.
the um the PC version has an option for controllers, but
Yeah.
it doesn't it doesn't fucking work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like you go into the options menu and like switch it on, but it doesn't fucking do anything. Or like the controller
That
works, but it
sucks.
doesn't like work. Like you can walk
Ah.
around kinda, and none of the button inputs change on the UI, so you don't know what the fuck buttons do. Um, it just like doesn't work at all. It was like fucked up. But if it
Is that why
works,
I only
that's
played it for like an hour because the controller support was busted?
yeah, yeah. I was like, I
No,
can't
that's
play this
fair.
with a fucking mouse, dude. I mean, you're not doing taxes
So,
here.
how does the mouse and keyboard like work? Because from what I played on the mobile version of it, the game feels like it's like emulating a controller on the screen. You know, it does that thing. So, how does that work with a mouse and keyboard? Are you using like WASD to move and like the mouse
No,
to
you
aim?
you click to move and click to attack, and then
Okay, so
do
like regular Diablo.
1 through 5 does your spells or like your
Okay.
skills, and then like E uses your health flask or whatever the
Okay.
fuck, and like that's it.
Okay. So it pretty much carried over like the normal Diablo experience then, just very light and stripped down.
Yeah,
It's very light for what I've noticed. Like it's very Diablo light. Like there's not a lot to like really manage with it. The game kind of, I don't want to say it plays itself, but it definitely kind of what's the term I'm looking for, trims a lot of the fat that you find in Diablo. Like on the mobile version, at least, I find like new equipment. I still have to go into like the inventory and look at it, but it'll automatically like it'll tell me if it's stronger. It'll just give me a button to just hit equip, and it'll just swap out my equipment for me. I'm not like dragging stuff around. And at least from what I've noticed, I don't know if it's just me, but if it's like a weapon, I can't like specifically specify like which hand to equip it to. If it's stronger than one of the weapons in my like primary hand or offhand, it'll just equip it to the most like it'll just equip it automatically to the most what's the term I'm looking for? It'll equip it to the hand that makes the most sense, I guess, for lack of a better term. which is kind of weird. Like I felt like the game was kind of like making these choices for me, which in the end of the day, like, I'm gonna pick the best hand at the end of the day, but for the game to do it for me felt like really limiting for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a free to play mobile game. So I'm not gonna shit on it too hard. It does what it needs to do. I might play it a little bit more to get to the end game content, see what that looks like, because that's when like the real Diablo game starts. But honestly, I don't know if I'll have the patience to really play it that long. Like it's kind of uncomfortable to play on mobile. Progression does carry over to the PC and mobile version, so that's cool. I can like take it back and forth. So I might play it on PC, but if I'm gonna do that, I might as well just play Diablo 3, if I'm being honest.
Uh,
Graphically, the game looks really impressive on mobile. Like I'm impressed with how it looks.
it looks okay on PC.
Yeah,
It's not like
yeah, I figured.
mind blowing or anything.
I mean, if we're gonna be blunt here, Diablo 3 doesn't look that good, if we're being
Yeah.
honest. When was the last time you played Diablo 3? It's not a very good looking game.
But I don't know. This is gonna be a lot of people's first Diablo
Oh yeah.
because it is like free and it's on mobile and I don't know. It's pretty like competent. Like it doesn't do anything terribly wrong. Did you get a chance to see the Michael transaction?
So I did open the shop and looked at it really quick. Um, I'm seeing a bunch of like chests and stuff I can buy, and those chests can have mod. That's really obnoxious because you can use this resource to open a legendary chest already, and I don't know what the chests have because I haven't like really opened them, but I'm gonna assume it's gonna have like like equipment or cosmetics and stuff. And of course, there's a cosmetic shop you can use to buy cosmetics and stuff for. There's a material shop where you can buy all these stones. I don't know what these stones do. It doesn't tell you. Actually, hold on. There's a description here. So yeah, there's stones you can purchase. Like I look at the wildfire stone. It costs 100 gems, which if you look at the currency shop, $1 is like 60 gems. So I gotta spend $2 in gems basically to buy this because there's no option to just buy 100 gems. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
And the wildfire stone, looking at, I can buy multiple of them, so I assume it's like a finite resource. But when I look at the description, it's used to obtain the wildfire family attribute. And the family set bonus, you have a 2% chance when you defeat an enemy to summon a fireball spitting hydra. And it says it's used to reforge bonus attributes in the wildfire family. So it sounds like it's a chance to like re-roll stuff from that set. Which, if it's a finite resource to buy, I mean, Diablo can be very RNG focused. That's a resource I could buy. That's going to be really obnoxious. I'm super skeptical on microtransaction stuff, so maybe it's not as bad as I'm making it out to seem, but I'm seeing it and thinking about it's making me think it's problematic. But honestly, like, if this is your only way to play Diablo, I don't think it's a bad experience, to play it on mobile. Just be aware of the microtransactions. Don't spend too much money. Don't spend more money than you can afford to drop on a game. But if you're playing on PC, dude, just play Diablo 3. Like, I don't know why you need to play this on PC, honestly. It doesn't
Play Path
make...
of Exile.
There's better games out there. Even not looking at Diablo, like, there's a better... Path of Exile is an excellent free-to-play RPG. And if you got a PC, just play that, honestly. If you want to get into like a Diablo-like ARPG,
Yeah.
just play Path of Exile.
I
It's
think
free
they're
too.
also working on a mobile
And if you
version
play it on the
too.
channel, it's fucking awesome. But I don't know. I'm maybe gonna give it some more time. I might give it a little bit more time but there's not a lot that I can say about it really that's too offensive, but not a lot I can say that's really glowing praise either. What about you? What do you fall in the category? Like you feel the same? No, I cannot hear you. You
Yo,
might be
check
having
it.
technical difficulties, or maybe my shit's fucking up. I don't know. Hold on. Sorry,
But I
guys. We do
like the
this
game. I'm gonna
live,
keep playing it.
so
Yo, check it. Hey,
yeah, I can
hey.
hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, no, I like it, and I'm gonna keep playing it for free. I'm gonna see how far I can get without putting money into it. Not that there's anything wrong with like it's a free game, so like if you get, I feel like if you get your money's worth,
Yeah,
you throw them a couple dollars here and there, and
yeah.
it's totally fine. But
Like I'm thinking of buying like the just to kind of dip my toes in, buying the starter bundle. They have a little bundle that's like $1. It's a one-time thing, so you can only buy it once, but it's like a good way to like start out, and it gets you some resources, some cosmetic stuff to start with. I'm thinking of dropping some dime on that. But honestly, like I feel like that should be free to start with, but whatever.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Whenever I play a free-to-play game, I'm always like assuming the worst with it. And I'm not always right, you know. I wasn't right about it with Path of Exile. I wasn't right about it with oh God, what's that other like big free to play game? I'm not even gonna remember it. I can't even describe it. But yeah, I've been wrong a couple times on it, and I'm happy when I am. So I hope I'm wrong with this. I hope the microtransaction stuff and free to play stuff isn't too intrusive.
yeah.
But I mean, we'll see. I'm
Genshin
gonna
Impact.
play a little bit more. Not Genshin Impact. It was another one I was thinking of.
That game's the
I heard the
worst.
microtransaction stuff on that was like bad though,
Yeah,
right?
it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah. I was talking about God damn it, it's that ninja game. Like a space ninja game.
Ninja Gaiden.
No, you fuck.
Space
Oh
Ninja.
God, what is it? It's a free to play game. Space Ninja. That's all I remember. God damn it. I can't remember what it's called. This is gonna bug me now. It's popular. It's like a really popular free to play game, actually.
Um,
I don't remember the name. It's gonna bug me.
Maple Story.
Warframe. Warframe.
Oh,
Yeah. That's Space Ninjas, right? Kind of.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah. There is a little cool bonus though, because I synced up my BattleNet account, so it gave me a cool little like character portrait. That's really nice. So then that character portrait, like a character border. And I got some downloads for like downloading everything. I don't know what there was a lot of stuff to download. So the game itself is only like 4 gigs to download on your phone, and it's like 20 something gigs on PC. But when you download it on your phone, there's still a bunch of other stuff to download. Like it shows you all these different pack stuff you can download. It's like it wasn't too descriptive on it, but it was like it looked like levels and stages and like resources and textures. And so I don't know what this game would have looked like if I just stuck with this base 4 gig download, but that added like another like 16 gigs onto my download size. So I don't know what else I was downloading or what the game would look like if I
Yeah.
hadn't downloaded all that stuff, but
It probably just lets you preload everything so you don't have to do it like on the fly.
maybe, maybe, but it looked like I was downloading like levels and stuff. So I was like, how is this game gonna like work if you only had like the 4 gigs to download? Like, is it just like deleting levels, adding new ones when you clear them up? I don't know. But yeah, I downloaded everything and it took a pretty big chunk out of my phone size, but I mean, it's fine. It plays okay. I'm not gonna keep playing on mobile. I'll probably switch over to PC just so I can do the same thing you're doing, just get as far as I can and see how far I can get, how much fun I can have before the game starts making me buy shit. But we'll see what happens with it. Um, yeah, all in all, not bad, but there's better free to play options on PC. So I say if like you own a PC play fucking Lost Ark. I would say
Oh,
is
gross.
another pretty good game.
Wait, isn't that one
Yeah,
rotten with
yeah, it's pretty rotten with it, but the gameplay is at least like really, really fun.
yeah.
um, and you know, we've said it before, but Path of Exile is like really, really good, and the free to play stuff is not intrusive at all with that. So, but on mobile, like, yeah, you got me. I don't know what else there is on mobile. Really, that'll give you the same experience. So, yeah, again, try this, play it. If you like it, awesome. Be wary of how much money you're spending. If you're getting your money's worth out of it and you can justify it, cool. But if you're dropping like 50, 60, 100 bones on this game, like, dude, why? I don't understand. But, you know, have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. Um,
Yeah.
what else